Welcome back to Homestead, New Hampshire, where we complete projects on our 25-acre property here in southern New Hampshire. It's been a while since we've done a video. We've had some things happen over the last month. I thought I'd talk about that really quick, and we have some amazing and fun stuff and projects coming up right now. So you can see behind me, we've got a Hyundai excavator behind us right now. And there's a new project underway, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna allow us to do a lot of different things, store equipment, do all that stuff. I'll get to some of the nuts and bolts of that in a second. But about a month ago, and this is really for all content creators that maybe have a homesteading channel like we do, or a YouTube channel where you do stuff on your property. It's kind of strange how this happens. So outside working one day, and the mail lady showed up. It's from the town that we live in. I open it up. It was actually 2 letters, one addressed to Kendall, one addressed to me, as the owners of the property. And it was a cease and desist letter that said basically, if I'm gonna have a sawmill on the property, I needed to have a zoning board of adjustment special exemption for that sawmill. And then the barn that I was building on the property, I needed to have a building permit for it. I mean, it kind of threw me for a loop because I'm not building a barn, right? And it's a portable sawmill, it's a personal sawmill. So I went online, I looked at the ordinance, and sure enough, there's an ordinance in there for sawmills. It's not really defined either way, if it's commercial or personal. It's not worded in a way that says, if you're a commercial, sawmill and you're having wood delivered and you're milling your own wood and all this stuff. It didn't define any of that. So anyway, I called the building inspector. Building inspector came over. I filled out all the paperwork to get a zoning permit for the sawmill shed, which is what I needed. Anything 200 square feet and under requires a zoning permit, not a building permit. I had to type up a document and answer 5 questions. Then I had to go to a zoning board of adjustment meeting. They had to notify all of our abutters, blah, blah, blah. It was just this long drawn out process. The way they found out that I was doing this stuff, because none of this is viewable from the road, they saw it on Facebook and YouTube. We live in the live free or die state here in New Hampshire. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just doing stuff for me and for the benefit of our property. But anyway, there are ordinances and requirements out there. So if you're a content creator, look at your local zoning ordinances and talk to people in the community so that you don't lose access to being able to do what you love to do, and that's use equipment on your property and build structures and do all those certain things. So life is good, it's done, it's over with, and I'm all good to go. Since then, hence what's happening here, I've submitted a building permit. The building inspector came out. He's a great guy. He's been in the trades for a long time, knows his stuff. And he's worked with me to figure out how to build what we're getting ready to build. That's why I haven't been around. That's why we haven't done a video in a while. I was just sorting out a lot of different things to make sure that I was in compliance with my town's ordinances to keep going. A couple of weeks ago, I got an email from a company, a shoe company. It's funny that they reached out to me because I have a problem finding shoes that fit, especially for anything. I mean, whether it's a dress shoe or a sneaker, a work boot, anything. I mean, I've been wearing Keens for so long because they have a wide toe box, right? My feet, I have extremely wide feet. I've tried every brand. I mean, every brand of shoe you can imagine. Expensive, cheap, mid-range, everything. I'm one of these people that once you find something that works for you, you just continually buy it over and over again, and you really don't look at new things. Fitville reached out to me and said, hey, would you have any interest in trying some of our shoes? And I'm like, heck yeah. The packaging is really nice. It's waterproof. It's all waterproof packaging. The boxes aren't beat up too bad, but we're gonna unbox these 2 shoes today. I'm gonna try them on and tell you what I think. So let's start with the first pair. So it's pretty cool. Free your toes. So that's one of the things that Fitville really talks about is the wide toe boxes, right? And the wider shoes. And you can get these in a variety of widths as well via their website, which is fitville.com. There will be a description down below, as well as a coupon code. If you want to go order any shoes, you can use the coupon code in the description to get 28% off. Let's see what we got here. I mean, it's nicely packaged, everything's in paper. So to replace the Keens, I thought I would try a different shoe. These are a mesh shoe. They have a composite toe in them, so it's great when I'm working on the sawmill and stuff or running big equipment. They're really nice. They look like they're, great shoes, really well built. I like that they have the, the loop on the back, and I mean, everything's there. Let's give this a whirl and see how this one fits. Wow. I mean, it feels comfortable going right on. You can usually tell when you're trying on new shoes, especially with a wide foot, how it's gonna fit right as you put it on, and these feel really good. I mean, I'm actually taking up the laces on them, which is odd for me because I never do that. Fit really good, and they're comfortable too. I think because it's a composite toe, it feels a little bit different in the toe box, but they're nice and light. They're airy. My feet, I mean, just taking that keen off that's insulated and putting this on, my feet feel a lot more comfortable. So this box is a little bit different. This one says free your toes. This one says liberate your toes. I like the packaging. And they also use a redesigned eco box. It's environmentally friendly. They use recycled paper to reduce logging. Let's grab the left-hand shoe because I have the right one on. And we have a step-in shoe, non-lace shoe. This is the Fitville Explorer Outdoor Slip-On version 2. I mean, it's a great looking shoe right off the bat. You know, the other thing about Fitville that I really like is they specialize in comfort as well. So you're not just getting a wide toe box and a wider shoe for your feet, but you're getting something that's really comfortable as well. And I'm getting really used to this. It feels really good. But you know, they're all about comfort technology, arch and heel support. The treads on this are really good, just like they are on these. These are a little flatter. You know, again, really comfortable. These might be great for, you know, taking camo for a walk or hiking around the property, or Sunday mornings, drinking coffee and walking around outside. So, wow. That is wow. That truly is wow. These feel really good. I may want to get these a half size up. These are an 11. It feels my toe is all the way at the front, but I do have a little thicker sock on. Overall, I'm impressed. So I'm gonna wear these shoes around for the next couple of weeks, and you'll see it in future videos. I'll have these shoes on and I'll give you guys updates as we go along. I'll let you know how they're working, but overall, I'm really impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed. They don't feel cheap. They don't feel like they're poorly made. All the stitching and everything seems to be really adequate. The heels and the toes are all double stitched, which I like. They're airy. Doesn't feel like my feet are gonna sweat, but they're affordable. And that's hard to find in this market. Thank you to Fitville for sending me some shoes and letting me review them. Like I said, in the description down below, there's if you use my coupon code, I think it's New Hampshire or NH28. If you use that on the Fitville website, they'll give you 28% off your order. And you should check them out, try them out. If you're anything like me and you've had wide feet, you know what it's like to find shoes that fit. These fit. I don't want to go into too much detail about what we're doing. We do have 2 40-foot high cube containers on the property. I've run out of space between Mecmac and Chapel, you know, some of the other companies that are starting to send us stuff to review as well. I need more space. I need space to store this stuff, and winter's fast approaching. We're in September. I need a place to store equipment, so we are going to build a container barn out of 2 40-foot high cube. Unfortunately, can't do this whole project on my own. I had to call in some people that know how to do this stuff because, again, given what I dealt with at the town on the sawmill and the sawmill shed, I figured that I should be code compliant and do everything by the book. So I am having to spend some money on this project to get things done right, primarily the concrete base. There are some requirements for the foundation. I just don't have the capability to do it, so I'm hiring that out. I would like to do it myself, but the amount of money it would have taken me to invest in equipment and everything else, it just didn't seem like it was feasible for me. So better to just hire that out and have a great company to come in. Kevin's gonna be here again. This is his machine. He's doing the excavation. A gentleman named Walter, great guy. He's doing the concrete work. He's been doing it for years. So you're gonna start to see some videos in the upcoming weeks of all of this transpiring. We're gonna document this project from start to finish. So what you're seeing now is me standing in an area that I grubbed out. And the pad is 40 feet by 39 feet. We're gonna put the 2 containers together. They're gonna be separated 15 feet apart. We're gonna build a pole barn in the center, basically. And we're gonna overhang some roofs on the side, so I'll have plenty of storage for equipment, firewood. So there's a lot of great stuff in the works. Everything's been ordered, everything's ready. So I don't know how long this is gonna take. I'm gonna bring you guys along for the process. So again, sorry for not putting videos out over the last month. It's just been kind of hectic and things have been crazy. And I just wanna make sure that I'm doing everything right moving forward. Stick with me, please hit that like, subscribe, whatever, leave a comment down below. It's gonna be a cool project. I'm looking forward to it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.